is Kirsty, and today I'm going to share some experience that I learned from the CAPSIM simulation. To be honest, we didn't understand what was the simulation for at the really beginning, not even mention about running a successful company without any business backgrounds. At least none of my business mates have. However, after the first round, we started learning to analyze the industry annual report and realized how important it was to our company. Our R&D department made sure our products met buyers' criteria as possible as we could according to the report provided every round. A tricky part we noticed here was other competitors seemed to mess the market up. The performance of low-tech products grew way too fast and it came up to high-tech products performance at the end of the simulation. Moreover, a low performance, big size products, um, which was set up as a really higher price than the buyer's criteria required, still had its own market share somehow. We were surprised. And the marketing and production department, on the other hand, controlled our product lines running properly and preserve we have sufficient productivity for next year. We forecasted our next year sales with our market share in the industry and also the growth rate. And they worked pretty well. And they worked pretty well because we didn't have too much on-hand inventory left at the first couple runs. Um, there could be a possible reason that we lost chances to selling more products because we didn't have enough products in stock. We've, um, it was a bit late that we found it out in the later rounds of the simulation. Our group mates had a discussion every time when the new run started and after the result came out. We tried to avoid making wrong decisions, or if there's a one, we fix it together. We had good teamwork, I would say, and we were quite satisfied with the final result. And during the simulation, we used some analytical tools, and there were some the most valuable things that we used, like a SWOT. After we decided targeting high-tech market, we became the only company who owned the highest market share at the first round. Though our sales was not that high as others, our product still brought us more profits than most competitors. With this strength, we improved our product's performance and higher the price of it. We also entered the low-tech market with a new product. So at the round 3, we noticed there's an opportunity that other competitors didn't have, so we raised our output of production and that earned us the highest profit of the year. Overall, SWOT analysis helped our group maintain stable revenue. Also, the other analytic framework is Porter's generic strategies. Porter's 5 forces pointed out that the goal of a competitive strategy for a business unit in an industry is to find a position in the industry where the company can best define itself against these competitive forces or can influence them in its favor. Thus, we took competitors, pressure from substitute products, and bargaining power of buyers under our consideration. We skipped the potential entrants and bargaining power of suppliers in these parts, since we didn't think we would be too much influenced by those two factors in this simulation. Based on this simulation, um, our group math worked really smoothly. Of course, we held different opinions sometimes, but we communicated effectively and made our decision. So I think education gave me a general idea of the real business and let me realize that I really have to put more efforts on fundamental business courses first and for my study. And that's the